What's happening, my people? So let me talk to you a little bit about Fear the Walking Dead. This is season 5, episode 9. This came from hiatus. This episode is called Channel 4. To be honest, I really didn't want to do this video at first. I was like, man, another Walking Dead video. People ain't watching it. People really don't care about Walking Dead anymore, and this and that. But then I watched the show, and I'm like, I gotta talk about this. Man, why aren't people engaged about this or anything? Man, this season has been incredible, man. And this mid-season premiere, this is beautiful. This is beautifully executed. This is a great episode, man. The way they did this, they did it documentary style. They had every character on the show, and they were doing little interviews, and they pieced it all together. And so it turns out the center of this episode is basically about them helping people and stuff, about them helping others, and how is nourishing their own selves and their own battles that they're going through, and how they're pushing forward but helping everybody else. But the center of it is they find this lady in the country, and she hasn't left the house for like 2 years. And so what ended up happening is her husband left to go get supplies, and he never came back. And their yard is full of landmines, so they have to navigate through this to try to save this woman or help her or whatever. But she don't want to go outside. She don't want to go in the landmines. They can't go through there because they don't want to get stuck in the landmines, get blowed up and stuff. So it goes back and forth in the episode and stuff, and it shows like how this woman, how she had to overcome her fears and her losses and stuff, how that end up helping like Morgan, because he comes from a place, he dealt with loss as well. Well, he's been through loss, but he still hasn't necessarily dealt with it. And so when he's seeing her and how she has to push through this, it kind of reminds him about his losses and how he hasn't necessarily pushed through. He still holds that pain and stuff from losing his wife and his son and all that. So it ends up, Morgan gets caught on a landmine, and it's pressure sensitive. So if he picks his foot up, he's gonna blow up. And so they're trying to defuse it, and they're about to try to do it manually. Al kind of has a little knowledge of it, but they was gonna blow themselves up. So the lady, she didn't come out the house in 2 years, but she finally came out the house to help Morgan. Morgan went out of his way to help her, and she went out of her way to help him. And so it showed him a capacity for strength, how people can endure and stuff like that. Like it's a beautiful episode, man. And at the end of the episode, you see how everybody is doing the interviews and all this, and then everybody says what they're looking for, why are they doing this and stuff. And some people they want to make people proud. They want to help people. They have a lot to repent for, and it's a bunch of things like that. One thing, another noteworthy thing about the episode, like Alicia, she's going through a lot right now. Like, she was the clearer. She killed everybody. Like, she was the killer. That was her job. Kill walkers, clear the area out. She was kind of like how Morgan was back in the days. And ever since that situation from the last episode, where the last like 2 episodes, where she almost died because she killed that radiated walker and the blood went in her face. Like, she can't kill anymore. Like, it has messed with her mind. Like, she just can't kill anymore, and she's trying to find other purposes. So we're gonna see how she deals with that. But man, it's a good episode. At the end of the episode, you see they have a dude, and it looks like they talking to the camera, like talking to us, like, everybody, you can help. You need to help your fellow man and stuff. So I'm thinking at the end it's probably gonna be like a message toward the Walking Dead viewers, toward us watching. Like, this applies to the world. Like, as ugly as the world is right now, we can all help each other. So that's what I thought it was gonna be, a deeper meaning. But it turns out there was a black dude. He was watching it, and so they did end up distributing these tapes and stuff so people can watch them in certain areas. I guess they have like little areas they left them at and left supplies and stuff. And if people wander into these parts, they'll see these things. So black dude sees it, and I guess it's touching to him, whatever. And he ends up getting some. They had a generator locked up in a room. He ended up getting in there, getting the fuel, and when he's fueling up, the other people that told the people about the gas, like the original trucking dude, you know. So he pulls up on the scene, and he like, yeah, you tell your friends and this and that. Yeah, they got the fuel or whatever, but we got enough guns, enough bullets to last or whatever. So it's kind of gonna be about resources this season. I'm thinking, like, they have the fuel and everything, so they can move around and help people if they're trying to do positive. But then they have these other people. They have all the bullets. They have a bunch of guns. They have a big cache of weaponry and stuff. So they can do a lot of negative with that. So it's what's gonna win out. Is it gonna be the positive? Is it gonna be the negative? Like, it's gonna butt heads in this season. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that. So man, it's looking good. One thing else I want to talk about, like this Walking Dead universe and stuff. It started out this little town in Atlanta. So Rick wake up from his coma. It was this one little small town, and so Rick is the head of it. And he went through Alexandria, everywhere, and he's just the man. Like, he's did a lot of things to, like, try to restore law and order, and a lot of things into trying to bring back civilization. They have this other brother from that little town, Morgan, and he's just as important as Rick. He's doing a lot of positive things, man. He's went on the other side of the world. Well, they started off, they was on the other side. Now they like in, I'm thinking they still Texas area or something. They in the South, but they in different parts. But they still making such a big impact. And we hold Rick to such high standards, and rightfully so. Rick is the man. But we kind of downplay Morgan, man. Morgan went through his little crazy spells as well, but Rick went through a crazy spell also. But Morgan, from those two key characters, man, they have made such a big impact on this Walking Dead universe, man. And Morgan is still doing it. Like, Morgan is not to be downplayed. Like, he's a special character. And I think this season, they are doing it right. They are doing it right on Fear the Walking Dead. Like, The Walking Dead, I thought last season of Walking Dead was pretty good. Like, it was a breath of fresh air, but with Rick dying and a lot of key characters, well, not Rick dying, but Rick leaving the show, and a lot of key characters dying, it seemed like it went down. Fear the Walking Dead, a lot of key characters have died. But man, like, it's starting to build up, man. It's starting to build up, man. It is very interesting. They are doing it right. In a writing aspect, they're doing it right, man. So I like the original way they did this episode with the documentary style and everything, and Morgan and them, like the heart of the episode, and then the cliffhanger. Well, not the cliffhanger, the foreshadowing at the end of what the season holds. Like, it's so much positivity the whole episode, and then they have like just this negative cloud in the end. So it's like, damn, they still got a lot to go through. But that's my thoughts on this episode, man. Y'all watch this, dog. Y'all watch this. I know a lot of people have gave up on it, man. I'm telling you, it's worth watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.